The destruction of an inventory of contraband items smuggled from border communities in the north is more a symbolic effort than it is a practical means of stemming the illegal importation of goods into the country. The exercise is being carried out by branches of the Customs and Excise Department in the Orange Walk and Corozal districts. On display are 860 cases of Mexican beers, along with several hundred cartons of cigarettes, among other confiscated items. The haul has been brought here to this remote location in Yo Creek Village to be destroyed.
What we are doing today is destroying items that the Customs Department Enforcement Unit from both Orange Walk and Corozal have intercepted between basically since July of last year to December of this year. These are the items that are deemed to be confiscated now, so we are now doing a destruction.
It is nigh on to impossible to quantify or calculate the value of all uncustomed items being trafficked from neighboring communities such as Botes on an annual basis. It is safe to say, however, that this cache of goods barely scratches the surface of the illegal multi-million-dollar operation.
Our valuation system allows a value of about $200,000 Belize for these items that are being destroyed today.
Which represents only a fraction of the total number of items that are coming through the country from this particular area on a daily basis, correct?
Correct. Unfortunately, that is correct. This represents a small amount of what is actually coming in. The area is huge. Resources are limited, but it's still something that the department is doing on a daily basis now.
In an effort to arrest contrabanding, the department has seized 12 makeshift canoes used to ferry illicit cargo across the waterway that separates northwestern Belize from Mexico. It is one of several measures being taken. Be that as it may, the effort fails to put a dent in the black market enterprise.
I think sensitization of the public, just an occasional campaign would help in having persons realize the negative impact that these communities it affects, basically everyone gets affected, not only the businesses that produce beers, soft drinks. It's a trickle-down effect and everyone inside gets affected.
Is it fair to say, however, that with the introduction of a new syntax last year, that it has only served to spike the flow of contraband items through the northern portion of the country, seeing as though we're looking at cigarettes, we're looking at alcohol and soft drinks?
That would be a fair comment, yes. People will tend to smuggle items that the duties are higher, yes, so it is possible that is what is causing so much beers to come in and cigarettes, like you mentioned.
As far south as Belize City, cases of Corona and Modelo beers as well as various brands of cigarettes can be found for sale under the table. The ubiquity of such items is perhaps a direct result of a new local tax regime on alcohol, cigarettes and gambling, collectively known as a sin tax. Yo Creek is a hub for the transshipment of contraband.
Yo Creek is just the village that we are in right now, but it's far down north that the actual village that services this area is Botes. We have San Victor, opposite San Victor is Obregon, and those are the areas that most items originate from, Mexican items.
Strangely, this seizure of items, which also includes flour and milk, did not produce a single bottle or case of top-shelf alcohol, although it is well known that Black Label, Absolute Vodka, Winston and Benson and Hedges also come through this corridor.
Whiskey, liquor and stuff like that, we didn't have any luck in intercepting. Those items will mostly be on the highways. Especially for the December operation, we spend most of the time in the back areas, on these hotspot areas, and I guess that is why we didn't have much or any interception of liquor and items that you mentioned.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.